Hey guys, welcome to episode 1 of Let's Play Darksiders 2. Okay, so I had originally intended to do this rather than being a Let's Play, more of a walkthrough, and I did record a couple of episodes of that commentary, then I decided, probably no one's going to watch that because people don't really like stuff if it's not commentated. So, I've already beaten the game and I do have a new game plus file, but what I'm going to do instead is just start on a different file. On the regular game, we're going to be playing on Apocalyptic and not frickin' Nightmare, because it was actually kind of hard on Apocalyptic. Maybe one day I'll do Nightmare, but for now we'll just go over Apocalyptic, because it's still above normal, and I think it's challenging enough. Yeah, so this is episode 1 of Let's Play Darksiders 2. It's going to be a full Let's Play, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm going to shut up, and you can watch the FMV. Oh, by the way, before I forget, if the sound's too low or high, I will adjust it for the second episode.
No life without order. Good, evil, darkness, light. There must be balance in the universe. Such is the decree of the Charred Council, an ancient body charged by the Creator to preserve the very fabric of existence. But the balance has been broken. Even now, Earth smolders in ruin, fallen to the demon lords, and the Destroyer carves a new kingdom amongst his mighty chosen. Some say the Horseman War triggered the apocalypse, that he rode to Earth unbidden and doomed all of mankind. But what of the other horsemen, fearless enforcers of the Council's will? What of fury, strife, and death? To know those names, you must first know another. Nephilim, cursed union of angel and demon. The Nephilim took countless realms to the sword and burned them to ash. But 4 amongst them grew weary of the slaughter and feared their conquest would imperil the balance. And so a truce was made. The 4 would serve the Council in exchange for unimaginable power. Thus were the dreaded horsemen formed. And the riders' first task was to purge their own brethren from creation, to annihilate the Nephilim and destroy their souls. Let us now cast our gaze to one amongst the 4. Not War, who lies chained at the Council's feet, professing his innocence, but one who would save his brother above all else. He has many names: Kinslayer, Executioner, Death. To bargain for war's freedom, Death swore that he would resurrect humanity. But he knew not how this might be done. And so Death rode forth into the icy veil to find the Keeper of Secrets.
So there you have it. There's the intro to the game. For those of you that didn't play the first one or aren't aware, there is going to be spoilers in this game for the first one, but nothing major, not to do with the ending or anything, but basically the story of the first one is that his brother War, because obviously we're playing as one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, War is one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, his brother War, is being accused of having started the apocalypse on Earth, and all life on Earth has been wiped out because of the apocalypse. Basically, to start the apocalypse, 7 seals have to be broken, and he has been accused of coming down to Earth when he wasn't called, because the seals weren't broken. or at least that is what the angels and the demons are saying, but as far as she's concerned, they were broken. So he was the only one given the call to come down to Earth. So that is why he is in shit, basically. Wow, this feels very different to having my powerful gear. So yeah, I obviously have done this before, but there's a lot to this game, and there was a lot of stuff I didn't do. I never actually beat the what's it called, the Crucible. I never did. There's like a maze thing that is kind of a bit like the Crucible. I never did that. There's a lot of side stuff I didn't do. I did the main story and a little bit of the side missions, not much all else. So yeah, for those of you that played the first one and aren't sure whether you'd like the second one, this game is a hell of a lot better than the first one. I enjoyed the first game, but it was lacking in many aspects, and it didn't wow me. This game wowed me. I think this game's fucking awesome. And I can say that wholeheartedly, that it's much more like an RPG. I feel the story's better. You know, let's go down and kill this motherfucker. I think the story's better. The combat is way better. I think the graphics are better. I don't know. It just, everything about this game is better. There's more dungeons. The puzzles are good. They're more inventive. The combat's more satisfying. I just think all in all this is just a much better game. And that's not to say the first one was bad, because I don't think it was. But I don't think it was anything special. This I do think is special. I think it's very underrated. So obviously we still only have our primary weapon now. You can get a secondary weapon. You can get hammers, like claws that you can use very fast. There you go, there's one now. So we have a big axe as well. You can get glaives, there's all sorts of stuff. Again guys, I don't know how well the sound's going to be balanced on this. This in-game sound might be too loud for you to hear me properly. It might not be loud enough for you to be able to hear in-game properly. I really don't know. After this episode, I'll check it out. I'll adjust it accordingly, and it should be fine for the next one. Hopefully I've balanced it fairly well. But I don't know. So yeah, we don't have a lot of moves at the moment. You unlock more moves as you go through the game. You can, if I show you in the inventory, or the menu I guess, you can get all of these moves. You can buy all of these, and they do different things, and what have you. You can also buy moves in game to extend your combos, your primary and secondary weapons. So yeah, I'm playing on Apocalyptic at the moment, and that is obviously higher level than normal. And when you beat the game one time, you unlock Nightmare mode. I'm not feeling that, to be honest. I thought Apocalyptic was pretty challenging, so we're just going to stick with that for now. Hey, maybe if this is really popular, which I doubt it, because my channel isn't really popular, at least not yet, but hey, maybe one day, I could do a New Game Plus, and we'll do it on Nightmare, but you know, one step at a time. So obviously you can wall run, you can climb things. There's a good aspect of platforming in this game. There's a lot of sort of hack and slash combat, which I think is very well done. It's a bit like Assassin's Creed, the platforming, a bit, and Prince of Persia. Combat, very much like Devil May Cry or God of War, but in my opinion better, at least better than Devil May Cry's combat, because I think after the first one, Devil May Cry went seriously downhill, especially on the combat front, but that's just my opinion. There's not too many moves we can do at the moment, but like I said, you can buy more, and you can unlock more when you get skill points when you level up. So what are we doing right now? We're in the Icy Vale to go see the Crowfather, to find out how to get to the Well of Souls, to free our brother. And you will learn more as we go along, but that is just the basics of what we're doing right now. Yeah, I think it's kind of better that I've played this game before, at least most of it, most of the story anyhow, so that this Let's Play can be a bit more fluid, and I won't end up getting stuck on puzzles for a huge amount of time, because I should be able to remember at least most of them, with any luck. So here's our first boss. This area is very much a tutorial, so there's not going to be anything tough here. This is probably one of the easiest bosses you will come across, if not the easiest. Holy shit, he hit me. I'm slightly ashamed. Ow. Ow. Choose a potion. I'm sucking balls at the moment. Not literally, you understand. But, yeah, there's guys later in this game that are tougher than this boss, that are regular enemies. And usually when you beat a boss, you'll get an epic sort of finishing kill move that goes off. Did he drop anything useful? Any weapons or anything? Really? You didn't drop anything? Wow, you suck. Well, I guess we're continuing on. Look at that. I love the graphics on this game. I mean, they're not like high fidelity Battlefield 3 or anything, but I love the art style. Oh, our lift's broken. Let go. Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is a wall run, obviously. You go up either side, you get momentum. Like I said, this is very much a tutorial. It is just teaching you the basics about how to do things. I've switched tutorials off, which means things don't pop up on the screen telling me how to do certain things, as I don't need it, and it's kind of, it's going to look ugly when it doesn't need to. So normally if you left those on, it would tell you what to do and how to do it. So obviously otherwise you're going to get stuck because you're not going to know what you're doing. Because there's different ways to control different things, of course. Yes, we don't need those. And you can't block in this game like you could in the first one. This one's dependent on you dodging at the right times. They said they don't want you to depend on just blocking all the time. And I guess that's fair enough. I mean, when I played the first game, I basically never used the block. I just used more sort of slight charge attack to get away. I kind of played it very much like this in the sense I just dodged everything, but apparently a lot of people were using block all the time. I was not one of them. I didn't find it that useful. That's just me. Yeah, I'm recording this in 720p rather than 1080 because, I don't know, it seemed to be slightly stuttery-ish. It wasn't that noticeable, but I don't want it at all, so I think it's better to record it in 720 and have it run smooth. I mean, it ran fine for me, but in the video it just seemed a little bit off, I don't know. So it should be alright now. I hope so anyway. Oh yeah, and that purple dot on the map is that bird called Dust, who you can hold, I think, this button?
Go.
And he will sort of fly towards where you're supposed to go. I don't think I used him during the entire game because I'm not an idiot and I don't need to be told where to go, and I have a map for that anyway, but, you know. It's there if you want to use it. Like I say, I personally never did.
Keeper of secrets, I need your help.
I helped you once before, horseman. Look at me now. How I cursed that day. How I curse you.
Careful, Crowfather. I'm not here to put you out of your misery. Not yet.
I know why you've come. Your brother, the one called War. He's been imprisoned by the Charred Council and awaits their judgment. For dooming the Earth. For mankind's extinction. Why should I care about your brother's fate?
Because you know the truth, your secrets can save him.
The Council will condemn war. Strip him of power, let him rot in oblivion. To hide the truth. My secrets cannot prove his innocence, horsemen.
No, but they can help me to erase the crime.
Bring mankind back from extinction. Madness.
If it's madness, then who better to show me the way?
This is Sparta!
Should a way exist, you will find it here.
The Tree of Life. Let me pass.
Not yet. That which you gave me, you will take it back.
In exchange for its secrets, you agreed to keep the amulet.
No. The voices, they curse and threaten without end. They cry to return. You must destroy it!
I cannot.
You annihilated their flesh. Why do you guard their souls?
Open the portal.
You will not pass while I live.
So be it.
Hoo-ha.
Here your brethren are trapped in eternal torment. Do you wish to join them? And what of war? Would you kill your brother to save your precious balance?
He is innocent.
Are you so certain?
Yeah, I played as him. I'm pretty sure. And that is War from the first game. Ouch. Ouch. He's kicking my ass. He's kicking my ass. Yes, he can block. Ow. Occasionally you'll get a sort of quick time event like this. There's very few of them in the game, so if you don't like quick time events, don't worry. And you don't necessarily lose anything for failing it. It's just kind of, from what I can see most of the time, if you pull it off, you'll just sort of stagger the enemy. Otherwise he would have staggered me and knocked me on my ass instead, so that I'm pretty sure is just all they really do. Oh, you dead. Okay, so as you can see, that was the Crowfather taking on the form of war.
Open the portal.
Yeah.
Your secrets die with you. Old fool.
Old fool.
My secrets, but not yours.
Okay, there's another FMV coming up, so I'm just going to say it now very quickly. If you do like this video and you want to see more, remember to thumbs it up, remember to comment.
The uncountable worlds of our universe swirl in an endless abyss. Many worlds ravaged by time or conflict are swallowed by the abyss, returned to the nothingness from which they were formed. But others linger for eternity on the brink of annihilation, that creation might be balanced with destruction. And in the final moment of battle, death was banished to one such world in the autumn of its life, yet not far from the edge of darkness. Had death been sent to his doom? That answer would be found in the horseman's future.